So guys, the members of CAC Church in Kwara State who were kidnapped by terrorists recently have all regained their freedom, and one of them granted an interview sharing his ordeal at the hands of these bad guys. He said they were taken into the forest, and in that forest you will discover that they are in charge, that they have the monopoly of the forest. They've taken over, that you cannot run away from the captivity. There is no escape route, that these people in charge, they are all over the places that they have taken over. So guys, you can see that Nigeria has been invaded, and the leaders are busy eating in Aso Rock, whining and dining and playing politics with the lives of Nigeria. This country has been conquered by these bad guys. They are coming from neighboring countries. They are invading our forests. Tinubu promised to raise forest guards when during the campaign. Now he's into power. He's not even thinking in that direction. So guys, a whole lot is yet to be done as regards to saving this country. Now I'm going to allow you to take a look at what the guy said before we go into some of the reactions coming from Nigerians. Now take a look.
Somebody should help them now. Hey. No, let them. Hold on. Hold on now. Sorry. No space, you are right. Space, you are right. Space, you are right. Ma rush it. Don't rush it. Small. We need a nurse here. I'm coming.
It was just a suddenly, and a terrifying act, because that evening, after like 30 minutes to the program, we started the program by I think around 5. So like 30 minutes to the program, after all the praises, we just heard gunshot. Even to my own perspective, I didn't know it was gunshot. I think it was just sparkling of some wire. But by the time we get, they surrounded the whole church. Even some people, they begin to narrate that they are seeing drop of blood everywhere.
Now, from that Tuesday to today, when you are released, what is the situation right there inside the bush?
It was unimaginable, because when we got there, we really know that it was a dominated area by these people called bandits. Even they have the courage to tell themselves that we are bandits, and they make us to know that there's no one that can just slip away without being caught. And with what we see, nobody can escape. From that place they have dominated. They've knew all the routes surrounding all those bushes within Kwara and other.
So guys, let's quickly take a look at some of the reactions from Nigerians after these guys were released from the den of the terrorists. People have been asking how much ransom was paid, because there's no way the government can tell Nigerians that the guys just released them like that. This person says, so the government paid ransom. Another person has the evil government. They brought these ones out because it was live on air. Now imagine the ones these bastards have captured offline. Another person says, I will never believe these. Where are the bandits? How did you release? How can you be released without gun battle with the army? Just silent, no arrest made. Niger. Another person here say they just released them just like that. Don't let any government fool you. There's something underneath. Nigerians are still saying the government should tell us how much they paid as ransom. This person, I can't imagine the trauma these guys will have to live with. In a sane country, they would have been taken to see a therapist. And another person here said, bro, you can see the trauma on their faces. Almost see what in Nigeria don't do people crazy. And this person said, how much was paid as ransom? How much did they pay as ransom? So guys, Nigerians are questioning all this. Let me allow you to listen to what Gumi has got to tell Nigerians. Take a look.
Oh, okay. You see, Abuja, Kaduna Road used to be the worst dangerous place where travelers can be kidnapped day and night. But now there is no more kidnapping in that area. Kaduna is becoming peaceful. Katsina states, most of the local governments are becoming peaceful. It's only in Zamfara, Kebbi, Sokoto. So there is an improvement. It's not like before. So I think people should be patient. I think the government is taking the right step.
So we have some cases of insecurity in Kwara State now, and it wasn't so then.
How these are sporadic cases. You can never ever eliminate terror completely. In America recently, one Nigerian killed his father and injured his two sisters. Without saying that America is not safe anymore. No, you have sporadic cases. So, but generally the picture is improving, and I think Nigerians should be patient. Things will get better.
So, what do you have to say about the threats issued by President Donald Trump?
Yes, you see, if truly he wants to help Nigeria, that is not the language he used. It's a language of indignation, language of abusing us, threatening us, disgracing us in the political and worldly arena. If you want to help people, you don't abuse them. There's nobody who can take this kind of abuse and indignation from a foreign country.
So why believe your man? You said
economic, the way because the same way they are threatening Venezuela now, and they have their worship there on the pretext that they are going to fight drug barons. What does drug baron got to do with the presidential palace or the military? So they always have a pretext. They always have a reason. But it's not Christianity. Now, Christians in Palestine are complaining of attack from Jewish community. Churches were destroyed, but America is not going in there. It's supporting the Jews. So for America to use religion, it means it has an ulterior motive, which we should all be careful. We Muslims and Christians, we are living very fine in this country. Just tell me in Ibadan, is there any animosity between Muslims and Christians? There is not. So how can we allow a foreigner, a colonist, an imperialist to come and divide us on false pretense, and when we know they want our resources? Let me tell you one thing. Zamfara State, I'm from Zamfara State. There is a lot of gold in Zamfara and other minerals. It's not only the southern state they are greedy about, even in the north. There are a lot of rare minerals, lithium and other things, cobalt, that they want. So when they come and divide us, we become so weak, we cannot protect our nation, and they take away. When you go, there's one in the past, one very religious Christian who went to London. He said when he went to London, he was shocked. They came here preaching about this and that and that. When he went there, he saw that they are just enjoying their lives. This is just exactly, if you go to America, they're just enjoying their lives. So we should not allow religion to be used. As well, I will not allow Islam to be used by any foreign nation or the Arab world to come here and divide us. Because when you go there too, it's about nationalism, Arab nationalism. It's not about Islam. So we should not allow all these foreigners to come in and disturb us, whether Islamic or Christian.
Thank you.
President, is it true
that you said that you will be killed if you decide to eliminate bandits and terrorism, banditry and terrorism. Is it true that you and some of your officials in the government know where these bandits are, these terrorists are, but you decide to be playing with people's life? Mr. President, are you no longer the President Tinubu we used to know? Are you no longer the Tinubu that was always on the side of the people? Are you no longer the Tinubu that could never be intimidated? Is it true now that you are being intimidated when you are the number one here? When the security and welfare of people of Nigeria are put under your control by the Constitution? Mr. President, is it true that you can no longer talk? Oh, okay, is it now true that they say that once our leaders get to Ashorok, they become deaf and dumb? They are put under the control of some forces and they will no longer talk? Mr. President, this is not you. Mr. President, wake up. Look at what happened in Kebbi. 25 of our children taken away up to now, nothing hard. 35 people kidnapped in Kwara, apart from those people that were killed. Now we are hearing that over 200 plus were taken away in Niger State. And in each of all these 3 occasions, there were usually intel. Oh, is it deliberate now that you will hear about the intel, but you will just decide to look away? Mr. President, what is happening? Why are you betraying the trust and confidence that will repose in you? As a police officer, Mr. President, I voted for you in 2023. Yes, go and ask about me in Akure. I love you. I knew you could do it. But now what is happening? This one has nothing to do with tribe and religion. Look at that man, a man who's supposed to know better, saying that the Christians are burying empty caskets. And you are there, Mr. President, you could not shut him up? Is it true that all these things are happening that you know about them? And now somebody is saying he wants to help. You cannot go there. We are not saying he should force himself over us. I've said it in my past videos that there's nothing stopping you from seeking help. Okay, you are saying that you don't want to be killed. Okay, is it not better to die as a hero than to die as a coward? Mr. President, if you know that you want to really do this thing, if you have lost confidence in the ability of your security to handle your safety, go to Israel. Go to Israel. Go and get them there. Go and get security from Israel. Their loyalty there, they will protect you. Nigerians want to see you, Mr. President. We want to see you walk. Mr. President, let me tell you, even if you are saying that you don't want to touch them, it has been alleged now. This we are still believe this on the realm of allegation. If it is true that you don't want to touch them so that you can get landslide victory in 2027, okay, even if you won the election eventually, will your mind be at rest that the elections was won with the lives, with the bloods of people? Will you be happy to be enjoying, to be happy, to be enjoying, to be celebrating while some families are crying? Mr. President, think. You are even disappointing us. Even me as a person. I said it, I did not have the time to vote as a police officer, but I took time out to vote for you. Go to Akure, go and ask about me. Go to the platform of the journalists there as a police PRO. I voted for you. I left my bit and went to vote for you because I knew you could do it. But why are you doing this, Mr. President? Are you still there? This is too bad. Mr. President, wake up!
Reported bandits coming out for peace deals. And you want to know what my reaction is to that. Criminals who want to embrace peace, we won't shut the doors to them. If they want to surrender, they are welcome. But that does not mean that we are going to relax on our onslaught on them. Question 2 from Adewale Kehinde, Swift Reporter. You want to know what we are doing about attacks on our men. Of course, severally, I have sounded warning to the public against attacking police officers on lawful duties. Attacks on our men is unacceptable. We don't accept attack on police officers carrying out their lawful duties. Severally, I have appealed to the public that if they feel that they do not agree with the conduct of a police officer, they should please report that police officer to the authorities. Every state has a command commissioners of police. Every division has a DPO. Every area has area commander. We also have the complaint response units in all the states of the Federation, and their phone numbers have been displayed several times in the media. If you don't agree with the conduct of any police officer, don't attack that policeman. Report his conduct to his superiors. And I can assure you that such reports will not be dismissed.
So guys, to end this session, Peter for Nigeria was spotted talking about Bello Metawalle, the former governor of Zamfara State, who was sent by the Tinubu's government to Kebbi State after schoolgirls were kidnapped. Guess what? He was receiving a welcoming ceremony. You know, while Nigerians are grieving, this man went there and was getting military salutes. So guys, this country is gone. Nigerians have been reacting, considering the fact that this is the same man that was accused of, you know, being corrupt and having links with these terrorists. Don't forget that there is this headline that he has the contact of bandit leaders, and he tells them to persuade his people, not to force his people to vote for the APC. So guys, Metawalle has the contacts of bandit leaders and using them for his political gain. Now Nigerians are wondering, how come Tinubu, of all Nigerians, 200+ million persons, Tinubu saw only Metawalle to become the defense minister, you know, minister for state defense or whatever they call it. Nigerians are wondering why. Now this is a man that uses bandits to force people to vote for the APC. Some people are saying that it's because he delivered his blog, that positions are not based on credibility or your credentials. It's all about were you able to deliver your polling units, your state votes and all that, and that Metawalle did his own. That is why he's holding this position. So guys, you can see that this country is gone. For somebody who is in contact with bandits and uses them for political gain, is the one heading your defense. How do you expect terrorism to stop anytime soon? So there have been a lot of reactions. Now this is his CV. Nigerians, his CV has been trending for some days now. If you can see it properly, this Bello Metawalle CV. This man has nothing. He only went to primary school and had a WAEC. You know, he sat for SSC. That is all he has. He has not held any other. No, he has not gone to any other institution. He now became a classroom teacher. It's from classroom teacher that he gained access to public service and then became governor. And as a governor, he had his own experience from all these bandits, and he kept granting them amnesty. And today he's been accused of, you know, still having contact with bandits. So guys, and he is our defense of state minister for defense or whatever they call it. So I don't know what you make of this kind of country where people of particular concern are the ones ruling this country of particular concern. So you can see that something is really wrong somewhere with the kind of leadership we have on ground. Just hoping that this country will get back on track and begin to do things the right way. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, as Nigerians are reacting as to why Metawalle visited and was busy receiving military salutes instead of going to, you know, show that he is bitter about what is happening in the country. And Nigerians are saying that you don't expect them to do anything good because Tinubu appoints based on who delivered his polling units, his state units, his local government and all that. That is how the appointment is made under the APC, not by credentials, not by competence, not by qualifications. So guys, this is why all these Fulani tribes that are in leadership, check it, many of them have been linked one way or the other to terrorism. And tell me why terrorism will not thrive in Nigeria. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.